Welcome to SwiftCat. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how we can make two collection view in one view controller by using language Swift. For that, we need to start our application with Xcode, and we will start a new Xcode project. It's a single view application. Click next, and we will name our project as collection two collection views. You can name whatever you like, and we will select the language as Swift. Click next. You can save wherever you like, so I'm gonna save this in my desktop. Great. Alright, so what we're going to do is, here we need two collection views in one view controller. For that, let's go to the main storyboard. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to call for a collection view. So this is one collection view, and I want to show this collection view on the top of my view controller, so that if I swipe over here, it will go horizontally. So here there's one cell as well, so I'm gonna drag and place it more big. Alright, so this is one collection view, and I'm going to call one more collection view and place it over here. Alright, so this is another cell as well. Before going to our view controller, first I am going to do is I'm going to drag this first collection view to here, data source, and that delegate. This is a second view controller. I'm going to drag the same data source and connect delegate as well. Alright, so the next thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to make a new file and Cocoa Touch class. I'm going to name as collection view. I will name it as what cell. Alright, and it will be a subclass of UI collection view cell as well. Click next. Great. Alright, so let's go back to our main.storyboard. What I'm going to do is click that cell, and I want to call this new file, that cell.swift, into this, and I'm going to name it as cell as well, CELL. The same over here, reusable cell. I'm going to name the same cell, and I'm going to call this as cell. We will use one cell.swift file for both collection views. Alright, okay, so here this is our first cell for our collection view 1. So what I'm going to do is I want to place an image and a label over there. So I'm taking as image and I'm going to take a label as well. Alright, same we are going to do over here for our collection view, second collection view. So I'm going to place an image over here in the second cell, and I'm going to call one label as well. Alright, so this is a collection view A. We have an image and a label, and this is a collection view, second collection view, and I have an image and a label as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call outlet for these image and label for both collection views. So for that we need to click for inspector, automatic, manual. I'm going to call cell.swift file. Inside this I'm going to call for all the outlet for these images and label. So this is the first image in the collection view 1. So I'm going to call outlet for it. So this I will name it as image A, and this is a label. I'll make an outlet and call it as label A. This is for these two are actually for first collection view, and this is for the second one. I'm going to drag and drop here and then name it as image B. And this is a label. I'm going to drag it as here and call it as label B. Alright, that's over here in our collection cell. Close it. I'm going to call our inspector. It's already connected to vController A. So the first thing is first, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to create an outlet for our two collection views. Before that, we need to make in our class view controller. I'm going to call UI collection view delegate and UI collection view data source. This is our data source. Alright, so the next thing is I make this I'm going to make a outlet for the collection view. So I'm going to click here, I'm going to drag, make an outlet and name it as collection view A. This is our first collection view, and this is our second one. I'm going to drag and to make it much more clear. Okay, I'm going to click here, drag, and call it as collection view B. Connect. Okay, That's done. So the next thing is we will go back to our assets. So here's assets. I'm going to add few images for our collection views. So I'm going to make a set, new image set, and I already have image assets which I prepared already. So I'm gonna drag all the images into my assets folder. Okay, that's all my assets. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5. I named it according to car 1, car 2. These are sets of cars and bike images. You can do according to your project as well. So the next thing is I'm going to my view controller. Here what I'm going to do is I want to call these label and images into my view controller for the two collection views. For that I'm going to write code over here. Let's make over here var image array for collection A equal to for that I have UI image named as a string. The name which I have given there is car1. See, in my asset folder I have named this as car1, car2, car3, like so, and for bike as well, bike1, bike2. These are for image assets. So I'm going to call this image array A. This is for the first collection view on the image and UI named car1. Like so, I have to call for the all images. Copy this, paste it. I'm going to name car2. Copy this. I'm going to name it as car3. Name this as car4. Name this as car5. Name this as car6. Okay, this is for the first image set for collection view 1. UI image. Here we don't need any bracket actually. We don't need brackets over there. That's like UI image named car1, like so. So everything is perfect now. Okay, then image 1. Yeah, we missed a bracket over here, that's why it's showing error. Image. Okay, next is for image array P. That's for the second collection view image sets. So I'm going to copy this as all in order to save our time and paste it here. And here, before I call for car, So I'm going to call here for bike, so it's for bike 1. Make sure you call the exact name as it is, otherwise it will call an error. So it's bike 3, so it's bike 4, and the last bike 5, bike 6, and the last one bike 7. There's an error showing, just avoid it for a while. That's because we need to write for the function as well, that's why. So I'm going back to our assets to check, okay, whether the spelling everything is correct. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's come back to our view controller. In the view to load, what I'm going to call is collection view a dot data source is equal to self, and second one, collection view a dot delegate is equal to self. Same we had to do for the collection view b as well, and name it as b here as well. Collection, this is for the two collection views, data source and data delegate. The next thing is we are going to call the functions. So just click it. They're asking add protocol subs. These are the subs, number of items in section, and cell for item at. What I'm going to do this, I'm going to copy all and paste it over here and delete this one. Okay, here is the function collection view, and it's asking for number of items in section. So what I'm going to do is, if collection view equal self dot collection view a, if it's in collection view a, I want to call return image array. So I have to return the image or the label. So I have written here the array for the images for the both collection cells. So next one I have to write it for the label. So let's write var label a equal to, so I'm going to call that as let's say carbon. Same, you can make your own name as well. car2, car3. This is the labels which I'm adding now. car4, car5, car6. Okay, that's for label A. And for label B, that's second label for the second collection view. I'm going to call byte 1, byte 2, byte 3, byte 4, byte 5, byte 6, by itself. Make sure you, if you have a 7 image assets, just name the label as well with the 7 exact same number which you want to call. So I'm going to return, let's go back to our function calls. That's for the number of items in section. I'm going to call return image array a dot count, or else we need to return the second one, return image array b for number of items in section dot count. That's for the collection, and cell for item at collection view, for the cell at item at, in this one, if sorry if it's in collection, if it's in collection view, make it as self dot collection view a. If it's in collection view a, we need to write the program inside this. So let's say let cell a equal collection view dot usable cell with identifier. The name which I have given for the cell, you remember, that's cell. Actually, that's the thing which I have given here, cell dot sif, the name of the cell for this is the name which I have given here, cell. I need to call that in our usable identifier name, that's called cell. For index path, as cell. Okay, and I'm going to call this cell a dot image a, that's the name which I have given for the first image, equal to image array a or index path dot row, index path dot row. Second one, cell a dot image, sorry, for label a dot text will be equal to image, sorry, label a, for that in index path dot row. Alright, then we're gonna return our cell a. That's for the collection view a. We are calling the image and the label, and if else, we need to make an else statement and call the next one statement, which for, let's say, cell b equal collection view dot cell with identifier. That's the name which we made the cell. I'm going to call this as index path dot row. Index path as cell. Then cell b dot image b, that's the second view with image dot image equal to image array b with index path dot row. The second one, cell b dot image b, sorry, label b dot x equal to label b with index path dot row, and we have to return the cell as well. Return cell b. Return our cell b. Alright, that's for the two collection views, and then the last code we have to write for did select and all. Let's check whether what's happening now. I'm going to select the simulator as iPhone 7 and I'm going to run this. Okay, that's for collection view car 1. This is the first collection view, and this is for the second collection view as I have named cars and bikes. Let's go to our main storyboard. I'm going to click here, scroll direction. I'm going to call it as vertical, and let's make our background color as this. Okay, and we will run it again. Let's see. Running. Yeah, this is for car, which I have done scroll with horizontal, and this is with bike, which I have done with the collection view vertical as well. So there's two collection view in one view controller with language Swift. The rest is coming is actually we have to call the function for did select and those that all, which I'm not going to mention here in this video. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks, bye.